Hi guys, and welcome back to the Lazy Girls Kitchen. For those of you that are new, my name is Maggie and welcome. Today, I'm so excited to share with you my skillet lasagna. It's so easy, so delicious. I'm going to warn you, there's a bit of ingredients, but they're all the right ones. You're going to love it. It's going to come together so beautifully. I make this with chicken, but you can really substitute any meat that you want. If you want to use beef, pork, whatever, just kind of cook the meat within the same process as I do the chicken, and then you're good to go. If you want to see how it comes together, make sure you keep watching. Alrighty, so I know this seems like a lot, but trust me, it comes together pretty easily, so don't panic. So you're gonna need pasta of your choice. I'm using these little guys right here, but you can really use whatever you'd like. You need about 2 chicken breasts that are diced, some mozzarella, you're gonna need some Parmesan, some ricotta, pepper, salt, oregano. Back there I have some marinara sauce, some herbs de Provence, red pepper flakes, olive oil, some chicken broth, onion, garlic, and some fresh basil. You're also going to want a pan with high sides. And then here I just have some water coming up to a boil so that while we're making like the chicken and the sauce, the pasta's going to cook. So what I have here is I just added some olive oil into my pan. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my chicken because we're going to cook that first. I love a good sizzle. All right, and I'm going to just season this well with some salt, some pepper. We want to make sure to season every part of this dish. The herbs de Provence, just a little bit, and then our oregano. You can add red pepper flakes to this, but I don't because I add it to the sauce later on, and if I add it to both, I find that it's too spicy. So I'm going to babysit the chicken for a few minutes just until it's fully cooked through. And then I'm going to take it out and I'll meet you here for that. Alright, my chicken is fully cooked through. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a slotted spoon and take the chicken out of here. You're going to leave everything in the pan because nobody has time to go from pan to pan to pan. Okay. Put that right out here. It already smells so good. And fun fact, when I make salads and I want to have chicken on it, what I do is I just keep this in the fridge and top my salad with it. So you're going to add in your onions to this. Same exact pan with all those bits of chicken in there. And you're going to cook the onions for about, I don't know, 2 to 3 minutes or until they're pretty much cooked through. And then we're going to go ahead and add in our garlic. And this is a clean spoon, by the way. This isn't the chicken spoon. And I did forget to say, you're going to want to just season the onions just with a little bit of salt to help them sweat it out a little bit. Just a little bit of salt. And now you can continue cooking them. Alright, my onions are cooking down beautifully, so now is the time to add in my garlic. I'm going to cook this for about 60 seconds or so, just enough for the garlic to get nice and fragrant, just to flavor everything together. And then I'll meet you here again. Okay, everything is going along great. So I'm going to go ahead and add in my chicken broth. All I did was took a cup of water and added a bouillon cube because I don't have any chicken broth on hand. So this is the next best thing. This is just perfectly fine. I use this all the time. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go for a few minutes just to kind of cook down and get all the flavors from the bottom of the pan to go and flavor our broth. And again, I will meet you here. Don't you worry, we will finish it off together. Alright, this has been cooking for about 3 to 4 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and add in my marinara sauce. Hold on one second, I'm just going to get some water in here to get all the sauce out of it. just to kind of help get the sauce out of the jar. Okay, and now we season the sauce. So we're going to add in majority of the basil. I'm going to save a couple just for the top to kind of make it nice and presentable. Some salt, pepper, as little or as much as you want, our oregano, the herbs de Provence, and then our red pepper flakes just for a little bit of heat. Again, as little or as much as you want. I'm putting about a 1/4 teaspoon in or so. I'm going to give this a nice mix, and then I'm going to let this simmer for about 10 minutes or so, just so everything kind of comes together. And by that time, my pasta will be cooked, and we'll be able to finish this off. Okay, my sauce has been simmering for about, I would say like 13 minutes. I let it go a little bit longer. I'm going to add in my ricotta. I'm just going to stir it right into here, and I shut the heat off right now, so this is just the heat from what's the pan basically in the sauce. I'm going to let this melt in here. And then I'm going to add in my chicken back into the pan. Just keep stirring until your ricotta melts. It smells so good already. I can't even tell you. Like, very, very good. Okay, ricotta is fully melted. Everything's nicely mixed in. I'm going to add in my cooked macaroni right into here. And I know it seems like a lot, but trust me, you want this to be full of yummy goodness. You're going to add in your cheese, mozzarella. And if you find, I used about a cup, but I may add some later too. And then some Parmesan. And I always top additional Parmesan at the end too. Just give this a nice stir. You just want to make sure this is nicely combined. Check it for spices, and then you're good to enjoy. It really couldn't be easier. I know it seemed like it was a lot in the beginning, but it comes together so easily that you really have nothing to worry about. Just pure goodness. Oh, and it smells like food heaven in here. So I'm just going to finish stirring this up. I'm going to just top it with some fresh basil and some additional Parmesan. I'm going to enjoy it. So I hope you guys love this recipe. It's easy, it's delicious. Everyone will love it, from kids to adults. So I hope you give it a try. If you do, make sure you tag me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.